LALATE.
It's a big day here on crypto with the top cryptocurrency coins of 2021 for you to invest in and the coins to stay away from. In this recording, we got a lot going on as Bitcoin is going over 50,000. Whoa, where did that come from? Bitcoin was testing the $42,000 resistance level just a few days ago, falling under 47,000, then under 44,000. But out of nowhere, Bitcoin just sort of snuck its way back over 50,000. What's going on? So the other coins must be doing great. They aren't. Ethereum is hovering around 3,400, getting above its resistance level 3,200, but other coins are having a bad day. And guess what? It's Tuesday, so it's usually when it is a bad day. But yesterday is a Monday, and that's usually the second best day of the week, and it was also a bad day. So this is getting really weird. What's going on? In this recording, we'll go over all the nuances and how you can be informed and educated, how to make big money with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other coins across the board. We'll be going over the bears versus bulls. Bitcoin right now, there you go. $50,051, $50 above the threshold. Ethereum holding $20 above its $3,400 threshold. Good news there. We'll be looking at a lot of other coins across the board that are struggling, like Polygon in that 120 range. We'll be looking at coins like Aave. Oh boy, there goes Aave, falling into those red zones, heading to 200 on a Tuesday. Compound. Wow, that is a big fall for Compound. Sushi Swap, it's swapping back between 9 and 11. 9-11, very easy way to make money on this. Decentraland, haven't checked in you all a while. I'll tell you what's going on with that. And Synthetic, it's a big day, and we'll be looking at why Bitcoin has sort of defined the logic of what the market is doing and is trying to find a price point. Ethereum getting above that $3,400 level. Why Bitcoin and Ethereum, its price points are necessarily indicative of where your altcoin's going, and I'll go over price predictions and what I'm looking for in a big week. And this is LA. So subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a big YouTube record. Fastest growing cryptocurrency channel in 1 year. I want you part of this incredible family. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like the video and consider becoming a member. Let's go over the details as we start today. Well, it's Tuesday going into Wednesday, and you know what that means, down day. We have two very significant down days in the given week. If you've been with this channel since day one, you know how the days unfold. Very predictable, every week, the same scenario. Our biggest update of the whole week is Saturday, from sunrise on the West Coast to noontime. Second biggest day of the whole week is Monday. Second worst day of the whole week is Sunday. Second worst day of the whole week is Tuesday. Well, it's Tuesday going into Wednesday. The only problem was we had a very big implosion last week. And so our Saturday was bad. Our Monday yesterday was bad. And so we've had a lot of bad days. So wait a second. How did Bitcoin get to 50,000 with no one seeing it? Let's go over what's going on. It was over the last 5 weeks. Well, no, I would take it even further than that. I think it's almost the last 12 weeks that I had said we have a splintered market. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and sporadically Phantom, Luna sporadically, not anymore, and Cardano sporadically is your bull coins. Bull coins meaning going up, meaning you buy it, it will appreciate, but I don't want you to buy it, meaning if you hold it already. Then we have everything else. Bear, meaning if you buy it, you're not going to have an appreciation of your investment. It'll either be the same amount or be lower over time. Over that period of time, I said don't buy the bears, to hold, and do not buy the bulls because they're too expensive, although we've had some pops across the board. Moreover, I made very clear that you have trading opportunities, which I'll show you in this video, how you can make big money on those trading opportunities. So what's going on? Here's what you need to know about Bitcoin and Ethereum before we get into those coins. They are very, very helpful coins to determine where your other coins are going. So if you don't own Bitcoin, Ethereum, and you want to buy another coin, or you do own another coin, you can use Bitcoin and Ethereum's movements as indication of where your coins are going. One direction. What's going on? If Bitcoin and Ethereum fall below their thresholds, your coins are going down. But if Bitcoin and Ethereum go above their thresholds, your coins are not going up. It's not that bipolar relationship where two ways they both go. It's only when Bitcoin and Ethereum fall under the thresholds. What's a threshold? A threshold is sort of like a ruler, or sort of like a plank of wood. A coin won't go above a level. It stops at that level, sort of like a roof above your head. It won't go above the roof. And sort of like a floor. It won't go below that floor piece of wood underneath you. It sort of gets into that range. Now, when it gets below that range, that threshold or resistance level, then things change. These resistance levels are very critical when looking at cryptocurrency. Why? Because unlike stocks, cryptocurrencies don't report earnings or product sales or distribution channels. They're not giving you a lot of financial data on a regular basis like stocks are. So you're highly dependent upon the chart when you're looking at cryptocurrency. And when we look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, what are the resistance levels? Bitcoin's resistance levels are 47,000, 44,000, 42,000. Then going the other direction up, 50,000. Now, Bitcoin fell under 47, fell under 44, and tested 42 in the last 7 days. And then yet, literally out of a blink of an eye, it's above 50,000 today. What happened? And as I just said to you, that rise up of 50,000 for Bitcoin won't help your altcoins. It's only when Bitcoin goes lower that your coins are hurt. So what's going on with Bitcoin? Let's look at the mystery of how it's unfolded and how it sort of came out of nowhere and how it's coming today on a day in which the other coins are going down. It's like Bitcoin is sneaking above the 50,000. It literally feels like that. It's like it's sneaking itself up there. So you're looking at the 1-day chart. If you're new to this channel, we're using Gemini. My mouse is in the chart. This is a 1-day chart, and the chart is green, meaning the coin is gone up over the last 24 hours. I have my mouse in the chart, and we started the day at 48,388. So that's clearly above 47, but under 50. Where are we right now? We've gone up about $50 since I pressed record on this video. So now it's trying to get to 51,000. It's above the $50,000 threshold. That's huge. So we have moved up about 1,500 in just a few hours today. But wait, when did we get above 47,000? There you go. It was late yesterday. There was a sort of pop. It was holding in this sort of 47 range. It wasn't doing much. It was really around 47. And then here was this pop right there. You see it? Now let's look and see. We're looking at a 7-day chart, by the way. You see how unique this chart is? You know, we're doing this dance down here, 41, 42, 41, 42. We're below the 42, which is very problematic. I mean, it's very concerning because the next step below 42 would be in the 30s. Well, look what happens. Is it suddenly 41, 42, and then pops, bam, zooms all the way from 41 to 47. That's huge because it got above the 42. It got above the 44, and it got above the 40. It got above 3 resistance levels in just 10 seconds. That is big. Now, normally I wouldn't be celebrating it, but I am because look, it got above it and it stayed there. It got to there and just held it, beautifully held it. It said, hey, I'm going to get above the 42,000. It did. I'm going to get above the 47. It did. And then it held it. And it held it for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Good. Now, you know what I told you on this channel is things generally happen after the 3rd day. So did it come back down after the 3rd day? No. Then it popped again and got from 47 up to 50 in less than half a day. This is great news. This is really, really good news. I love this movement because it shows get above a resistance level, hold it for 3 days, and then get above the next resistance level. Where's Bitcoin going? Well, if you're going to bet on this chart, it may look like it may hold this level for 3 more days and then may head up to maybe the next resistance level on Bitcoin on the high end. Let's look at Ethereum because the Ethereum story is good, but not as good as Bitcoin's story. Ethereum's resistance levels are in increments of $100. So let's look at what Ethereum has done over this duration and whether it gives us any indication of what's to come. So here's Ethereum on the 1-day chart. Where did we start today? We started the day at 3,300. Okay. And where are we right now? 3,400. Good. So we got above the 3,400 threshold and we held it. Let's look out at the 7-day. Does a 7-day look like Bitcoin? It does. So it's doing this dance of 28, 28, 29. That's a very problematic number, as I told viewers yesterday. You know, when I was on air yesterday, I said, I'm worried about 28 because we could go to 25 in a second. So it was holding this 28 and then bam, it just popped up to 3,200. Look at what it did in just a few hours. It was doing this 2,800 dance and then got above 29, 3,000, 3,100, and 3,200. It moved up $400 on a $3,000 coin. That's over 10% in just a few hours. Then what did it do? It held it one day, built on it a little bit, 2 days, 3 days, and now the fourth day. Now, you know something different on Ethereum. Yeah, I know what you're about to say. Is that, well, after the third day, Ethereum did not break out and go higher like Bitcoin did. Ethereum is still holding its same position for 1 day, 2 days, really almost 4 days. Interesting. So Ethereum has not broken out. Could Ethereum go to 3,500, 3,600? I think it could. Let's say a $200 movement, that would be 9% on the coin. I wouldn't trade Ethereum because that's not a type of trade you want. No one's interested on a 9% movement on a cryptocurrency coin positioned across the board. So there you go. Ethereum and Bitcoin going higher and not going lower. But if we look at the rest of the market, that's not the situation. What's with the rest of the market? Now let's turn to the other coins where you are going to see a totally different situation going on right now. We're going to start with, let's see, who do we want to grab? There's Solana. So Solana is also one of the coins which has sporadically with Phantom and Cardano been some bullish coins. It had that pullback and has a beautiful run right now. So if you're a Solana owner, good, hold it. I wouldn't buy it any time at all. I think its appreciation is built in there, and I think it's a little too rich at the moment. So here come our bear coins. So here's Polygon. Polygon started the day at 120. It's still at 120. Let's look at the 7-day chart. Interesting. It's an improvement. It was a dollar coin. It got to that 120, got to that 130, pulled back, and now it's at a 120. Let's look at the 1 month chart. Yeah, bad news. That is the bad news I'm talking about. This is why I call it a bear coin. You know, great. You got yourself up from, what was it, $1 to $1.20. That's good for trading. That's great for trading. That's 20% return your money in just a few days. But it's horrible for holding because guess what? People who bought this coin at $1.30, they are down on the coin. People who bought it at $1.60, you're taking a bath. You're taking a bath on this coin at the moment. Let's look at the 3 month chart. Yeah, so the 3 month chart is now literally just a little bit above where it was. Polygon has had a horrible 3 month run. This is where that last market crash was. Excuse me, the next to last market crash, because we had a market crash last week. This was PCR's statement number 3, I think it was. You know, this is a $1.20 coin, went all the way to 70 cents, got itself up to 160, now back down to 130. This is not a coin to be holding. You understand, you cannot be a passive investor on this type of coin because look, you're not going to make any money. You might as well have kept your money in the bank. It's not a passive investment. It's not a coin you can buy and just sort of sit away and come back in a few months. You're going to lose your shirt. Aave, you know what I'm about to say. You know my position on Aave. I always love Aave in the 200s, and guess what? It's getting cheap again. Let's look at the 7-day chart. Interesting. So Aave was here, 260, 260, gave that pop like Ethereum and Bitcoin, and got to how high to get? 312, has come down to 300. Now, let's look at the 1 month. Oh boy, what a bloodbath. Isn't that awful? It was a $400 coin. It went all the way down to 260. I mean, look at that. That's why you don't hold these coins. You want to lose 50% in your investment? It's like throwing 50%. You might as well just give 50% to charity. Why play games with a crypto? You don't want to buy and hold. Here you go, 320, 3 month chart. We're down on the 3 month chart. How low has Aave gone? Now, this is a chart I want you to use to help yourself. 240 is the lowest it got during the end of the next to last PCR crash. 230. Before that, it got lower. I do know it got to 180. I know it got to 180, and I think it was in July on this channel. Now, right now, it's at last week it got to 270. Do you see a recurring theme here? Yeah. When it goes as cheap as 260, 250, it always comes back up to 300, which is A $50 move on a $300 coin, which is 12% return. Does it go up higher than 300? Yeah, maybe 350. So, what should you think about Aave? It doesn't have its own unique Aave trend line. Yeah, it does. That if you buy it at a 250, you can always usually get out at about 320, which is good. I mean, it's not a huge return on your money, but it's better than 10%. It's not as good as 20%. But well, can you get 20%? Let's look at that. 260, get it up $60, 320. Yeah. If you can get an Aave at a 260, you can definitely always get out at Aave at 320. That $60 movement, that is a 20% return on the coin. Yeah, that's what you should be shooting for. So let's look back at the 7-day chart. Over the weekend, last week, we're 260. Now we went to 316. There you go. You would have got to that 20% return. You'll get that opportunity again. These type of movements help train us in knowing what we can do. It's sort of like the sushi swap, where I always tell you, you can buy sushi swap at 9 and sell it at 11. You can always do that. And sometimes you can sell it at 12 or 13. Okay, let's look at compound. Compound is really getting cheap. Compound started the day at 314. It got as low as 300. Let's look at the 7-day. Oh, boy. One of the few coins we've looked at so far where the 7-day is down, because a lot of coins have done well the last 7 days. It's really not doing well as a coin. Oh, boy. I would not be touching compound at the moment. It just doesn't look good. Yikes. Everything is this is just horrible. Please do not buy anything compound. Don't trade it. I mean, yeah. It once was sort of the mere brother of Aave. It's now like the stepsister, the angry evil witch sister. In the Wizard of Oz yeah. Stay away from compound. Sushi swap. Here we go. So sushi swap's easy to do. You buy at 9, you sell at 11. There it did again. It did it this week. You buy here at 9, you sell at 11. It's just so easy. I mean, it's just very, very easy. It's an easy, approximate 20% return your money. And how quickly did it take? Let's take a look at what it was. 1 day, 2 days. Yeah, 3 days. That's what we talk about on this channel. 3 days. There it did it. What else we got in here? We got some Decentraland. Wow, sort of sad. I'd stay away from it right now. Synthetic. I've not done synthetic in a few days. So synthetic down for the 1 day. How's the 7-day chart? Interesting. It ran from 9 to 10. That's nothing. That's no money. That's no appreciation. Here's the 1 month chart. Bad. 3 month chart. Yeah, stay away from it. Stay away from it. So there you go. What are my approaches to what I'm looking at the moment? I think the Bitcoin and Ethereum stories are the most telling ones. I think they show us where we're going and where we're not going. Number one, it's a Tuesday. I got it. It's a Tuesday. The coins are going to go down on Tuesday. But Bitcoin on a Tuesday, on a down day, is sliding itself, sneaking itself above 50,000. I love it. Remember, that doesn't help anyone else. Doesn't help any other coin except Ethereum. The bear coins are just... they're not doing well. They're not doing well. It's a reoccurring theme on this channel. But you now see how even in a bear market where coins are devaluing or not appreciating, that there are very clear opportunities to buy. And I like that, I think it was the Polygon or the Aave chart, that showed us, maybe something's up for the week. That's not bull. You got to look out at the 3 months, because people don't buy things and put it away for a week. They buy things and put it away for a month and a half passively. And then they check back in a month and a half and say, hey, how's my investment doing? Oh, I lost my shirt. What the world went on? That's what passive investment is. Someone who just buys a coin, doesn't really look at it, and comes back in about a month and a half. They don't look back in about a week. They expect things to move. And if the coin is down in a month and a half, or it's down 3 months and it's down 50%, you're going to be very, very upset. That's what passive investment is, and that's why you should not be doing that with the bear coins. But along the way, we've learned that even bearish coins, even bear coins that are really struggling, have good weeks or have good days. And now we see how to make them money. You see a couple reoccurring themes there with Sushi Swap. 9 to 11, 9 to 12. You can have done it twice, I think, in almost the last 2 months. No, last 30 days. You could have done that trade twice just on that coin. You know, imagine making 20% twice on just one coin in less than 4 weeks. That's great. Then Aave, we saw you could do it twice with Aave. That, what was it? 260 to 320 trade. 260 to 320. It just keeps on doing itself. These are just examples of how I'm showing you that if you look at a coin and you look at it 3 months and just sort of say, wait a second, you keep on doing this trading range. What type of calculation does it give me? First, look at the coin you're interested in. Then look at the trading range. Does this coin repeat a trading range? It goes up and it goes down. It goes up and goes down. It does. Okay, then pull out the calculator, or if you could do math quickly in your mind like I can, then run the math. How much are you doing these ranges? Oh, you're only up 4%. I'm not interested. Oh, you're going up 20%. I'm really interested. Okay, well, you're going to do it again. I'm going to be ready next time you do it again. This is a little bit different than the 2 trading techniques I show on this channel. And yeah, this is new for Overnight's Crypto and Morning's Crypto today. Why? Because I'm showing you that certain coins repeat syndromes. And if you know that syndrome, and we're sort of in the same mode, the market, week after week, you know the syndrome is going to repeat itself. So the other trading tactics I train on this channel about are day trading and flipping. You're both entering the coins trying to make a 20% return on the investment, and the time horizon is slightly different. Moreover, the market situation is different. With day trading, it's whether it's an up or down market. With flipping, which is a 3-day investment, you are really in a up market where all coins are up. All the coins you enter the same way. You look at the chart and you say, okay, the coin's up about 18%, 15%, 16% for today. Can I get it up another 20%? I can. I'm going to get in. I'm going to get in, and as soon as it gets to that 20%, I'm getting ready to get out. As soon as it downturns, I get out. If it's still trending up, I stay in. If it rolls into a longer horizon, I stay in. Day trading is a day and a half. If you're still up, stay in and roll it into the second trading opportunity, which is flipping, 3 days. Flipping is the total 3 days. You may be out before 3 days. You're going in, same idea. You get out as soon as you downturn and get that profit. But this is in a way a version of those two, but almost like another trading opportunity now shown for the first time on this channel, which is certain coins repeat trading ranges. They just sort of do it. And they do it so frequently, and I don't mean twice, I mean 4 times, that it's like, I know you're going to do it again, so I'll just be ready for when you do it. I don't know when you're going to do it, but I see when you're heading close to that number that it's happening. They are the sushi swap, 9 to 11 or 9 to 12. Sushi swap doesn't go to $8, it goes to 9. Then the Aave, it goes to about a 260 or 270. It doesn't go to 250 or 240. It goes to 260, 270, and then it goes to 312, 320. It doesn't go to 340. And you get in and you get out. Don't be too greedy. Don't be too, trying to bite off too much off the steak. Just try to grab that and get in and get out. And you can find those opportunities as well for your coins. And with that, I hope this third opportunity detailed and expressed in this video helps you as well. Across the board, we have a lot coming up today, and always on this channel, 2 shows. Morning's Crypto at 10 a.m. live on air, direct from Santa Monica, and then Overnight's Crypto, which starts at 3:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and runs for 15 hours. Stay informed and stay focused, and subscribe. A 400,000 subscribers YouTube record. I want you part of this incredible family. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like the video, 2,000-3,000 likes, and consider becoming a member. Stay informed, stay focused. Have a beautiful day, and stay with LA for more.